Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoes.
Come on, guys. Welcome back to another beer review. Finally home from Reno. Sort of rested, sort of recovered. What a fun weekend we had. I posted that review of Prop that me and Nathan did. So I hope you guys check that out. If not, go ahead and do so, please. We had so much fun doing that. So yeah, happy to be home. And I'm happy to be reviewing a beer today from a up-and-coming brewery from everything that I've heard. This is Great Notion from Portland, Oregon. And this beer is Juice Junior, 6%. What they call, I think they call it on their website a session IPA, which is awesome because if you're just sitting session and 6% beers, you're a fucking beast. But yeah, Great Notion, new brewery in Portland. They opened up in January with a soft opening and then had their grand opening a couple weeks ago in March. And apparently people are absolutely losing their mind over their beer. It's three guys, James... What are their names? Hold on a second. I have some notes here that I have in my phone. James, Andy, and Paul, all from the Boston area, and they're all super into New England IPAs. And they are brewing juicy New England style IPAs in the Pacific Northwest, and people are digging them. I guess the story is they're all awesome, super accomplished homebrewers. And they were brewing beer for block parties, and people were telling them, you guys need to open a brewery, and they were like, you know what, we're going to do this. So, yeah, they've been up and running, like I said, for a couple months, and apparently their stuff is selling out, like, within a week of them brewing everything, which is absolutely mind-blowing to me. With as many choices you have in craft beer, especially up there, when you're selling your beer out, you are legit, so... good luck to them. I wish them nothing but the best. But yeah, luckily I got my hands on a couple of their crowlers. I have to give a huge thank you to my buddy Steve. It's funny, I always joke around about like beer bringing people together and how it's like the greatest thing to share beer with friends. Steve and I actually went to junior high and high school together, and we actually played on an offensive line together my freshman year of football. After my freshman year, I decided to stop playing football and just concentrate on baseball, and we kind of like went our separate ways. We had classes together and we'd see each other at school, but after high school and I moved to go down to college, I kind of lost touch with him. And through the power of social media the last couple years, we reconnected on Instagram. He's big into the craft beer world, and it's been awesome reconnecting with him. The last year or so, we've been sending each other beer and trading and talking, and he's actually getting ready to come down here in a couple weeks, so I'm really, really looking forward to seeing him. So Steve, thank you so much for sending these. And speaking of Instagram, I never even mentioned on my YouTube videos, I have an Instagram account where I post all the beer that I'm drinking. So I'll leave a link to it below. And all these YouTube videos get tweeted out before, or I guess when they go to YouTube. So I'll leave a link to my Twitter feed too. So if you guys want to go ahead and follow both of those, go ahead and do that. But yeah. So yeah, Juice Junior, 6%. This was canned on March 10th, so we are 2 weeks old, which is my sweet spot for New England style beers. I don't know if it's going to affect this beer at all, but this is what they call the little brother of IPA they brew called Juice Box, which I also got a crowler of. Wanted to drink this one first. I was talking to Brian on Facebook about, I think he had got a bunch of Trillium beers, and he drank all the IPAs first, and then he drank 4 Point, which is their pale ale, afterwards. And I think he had said that he didn't really, it's not that he didn't like it as much, but I don't think he got to appreciate that beer as much because he drank like an IPA that was a little bit better for him. So I was just talking to Nathan this morning, and I was like, it's better really to drink if you have, just for instance, like a Treehouse beer, if you have a can of King Julius and a can of Julius, drink the Julius first and kind of get an idea of what you're going to get when you have like those bigger versions of those beers. So yeah, this is hopped. I think I already said that with Mosaic. Don't know much else about it. So yeah, I want to get into this one. I'm super, super stoked to check this beer out. Actually, I've had a beer from them before. Steve sent me a growler fill of a beer they call Ripe. But truth be told, I drank that during, I had friends and family over during the AFC Championship game, and that was one of the growlers that got opened and shared. And huge hiss on that. It was like the third or fourth growler that we had shared. I remember really liking it, but I couldn't tell you right now like what I tasted. So yeah, wow, I can smell that already. So yeah, let's get into this one and see what it's all about. Crowlers are awesome, by the way. This is only the second crowler I've ever drank out of. Stone finally started doing crowlers down here, but I still haven't gotten one. So, yeah, that looks just like a New England style IPA. It is haze 4 days. You cannot see anything through that. It looks like orange juice. It looks like pineapple juice. We didn't pour that too aggressive, but there's still half a finger. Bright white head, super tight bubbles. But that looks absolutely amazing in the glass. So as soon as I open that, I could smell that. So let's go ahead and shove our nose in it. Yeah, that is Mosaic. It is blueberry 4 days. I fucking love Mosaic hops. Citra was always my go-to hop, and in the last couple months, I've become just a total Mosaic fanboy. It is amazing. But yeah, it's tropical fruity, it's juicy, it's pineapples, and it's peaches, and it's oranges, and tangerines. And it's that blueberry note that I get with Mosaic that I fucking love so much. I was watching an old video of Eric and John's today, and I think it was Eureka with Mosaic, and Eric had said smelled like blueberry nipples or something, and that's what this smells like. It's fucking blueberry nipples. But yeah, if you've had a Treehouse beer, a Trillium beer, not Lawson's, but what else am I thinking of? Abyssal Brothers beer. If you've had an Alchemist beer, you're familiar with what this smells like. This is awesome that they're doing this on the West Coast. I fucking wish that I lived in Portland right now after smelling this beer. Yeah, it's juice. It's tropical fruit juice. It's Mosaic. It's classic Mosaic. So I am salivating. I want to go ahead and check this out. Steve, thank you so much, sir. Cheers. Oh, that is so much Mosaic. That is so good. But 6%, just as soon as I swallowed that, it was gone off of my palate, which is insane. That's crazy how just light and easy drinking that is. But the taste follows the nose. It's tropical fruit juice. It's peaches, it's pineapple, it's mangoes, it's oranges. There's an awesome just bitterness that you get. Sometimes I can't remember the Mosaic beer that we just drank. I think it was Society and Solitude 6 maybe. I was kind of wanting that earthy, kind of dank, resinous. It's just, you get that note sometimes with Mosaic beers. I didn't get it in that one. This one, middle of the mouth, it just kind of sits on the middle of your tongue for a second. It's that dank, just earthy, resinous, awesome, just sort of bitter Mosaic thing that you get. But then it finishes with that blueberry note and it is gone. And it is fucking amazing. This beer is crazy good. Mouthfeel is awesome. It's like that medium mouthfeel. It's not quite to like that crazy creamy Treehouse Trillium mouthfeel. I'm not sure if that's like, we talk about it. I don't know if that's like a yeast thing that they use. I don't know if they're still like just messing with these recipes. I think the mouthfeel is fine. Carbonation is great. It's just, it's not quite to that like kind of chewy, crazy IPA, but it's amazing the way that it tastes right now. It was 75 degrees as I was driving home. This is super duper refreshing. Like I could sit and just, now I know why they call it a session beer on the website. You could sit and just drink the shit out of these. You're getting that little bit of like dank kind of resinous thing, kind of middle of the mouth, but it finishes so clean and it finishes so dry. You just want to, we talk about it, you just want to keep coming back to like sip on it and sip on it and sip on it. You could absolutely dome these and it would be amazing. I would feel great about it. If I lived anywhere near this brewery, just for this beer alone, I would go and drink it every single day. I can't believe there's nobody in San Diego that brews beers like this. It's infuriating. This is killer though. They are absolutely nailing the New England style. It is tropical fruit juice. It's easy drinking. It's an awesome mouthfeel. It is delicious. So, I know I said I had ripe before. I'm kind of going to count this as my first impression of this brewery, and it was an amazing first impression. If we're giving this beer a grade, it's high 90s for me. I actually looked. They're so new. There's not grades on any of their beers on Beer Advocate. I didn't look at Rate Beer. I looked at Beer Advocate. I was trying to get information about the brewery. I went on their website. There's some stuff there, but I actually ended up just texting Steve. But a lot of their beers, people have had them, but there's no scores for any of them. So I'd go like 97, 98 for this one. This is an absolutely killer 6%, what they call session beer. It is fucking amazing. So if you are anywhere in the Pacific Northwest, try and get your hands on this. Make the trip to Portland. I don't know. I mean, I've been up to Seattle once. I've never been to Oregon, but if you're anywhere near there, make the drive. Check out the brewery. I'm not sure exactly where it's at, but I'm sure there's places around there you could stay. Go spend a weekend there, drink all of their beer. I am absolutely stoked on Juicebox. And I also got a crowler of Double Stack. So that crowler actually leaked a little bit when he shipped it from the top. And that's a stout that's brewed with maple syrup, and it smelled like fucking breakfast when I opened the box. It is insane how much maple is in that beer, so I'm really, really looking forward to that beer. But yeah, Juice Jr., this is real deal Holyfield. Nice job to the gentleman at Great Notion. Keep doing what you're doing. So yeah, I'm going to enjoy the rest of this, thoroughly enjoy the rest of this. I'm going to drink the whole thing. It is a Wednesday. Nobody's coming over to share this with me. And they got bad news today in the hip-hop world. I don't know if any of you guys were Tribe Called Quest fans, but when I woke up and heard that Fife had passed away, it was just horrible. Horrible. Hip-hop lost a legend that you guys know. Just from the intro to these videos, I'm super duper into hip-hop, and Tribe Called Quest was big for me in junior high and high school. Listened to them all the time. So I was gonna see if I could like somehow play. I don't think I can play a song during this because it'll get flagged. But if you guys have never listened to Tribe Called Quest, you have to do it. I was gonna see if I could play music during this video, but it would get taken down. But yeah, the Low End Theory. Excuse me. The Low End Theory is one of the greatest records ever. And Check the Rhyme is like one of my favorite songs ever. So please, please, please check out Tribe Called Quest if you haven't. So we're going long, 12 minutes, sorry. Yeah, Great Notion. Get your hands on it. It is fucking amazing. Juice Jr. is legit. I can't wait to drink the rest of their beer. So Steve, thanks again, buddy. I'm out of here, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.